guys, it's Kevin again, and in this video, I'm going to review Season 1, Episode 1 of Save Me. This episode was called The Book of Beth. Now, before I heard about this, this is all it said. When I heard about this, I wasn't really looking forward to it. All it said was, Anna Hitch as a woman who, after nearly choking to death on a sandwich, becomes a direct pipeline to God. That's all it said. I didn't know anything else about it. And so when promo starts to come out, though, I didn't really know what to think of it. But then, so it looked funnier than I had expected it to be. And then, so I didn't really know what to think of it. I just watched the first episode, and I gotta say, it wasn't laugh out loud funny. I think the Goodwin Games was a lot funnier. But there are some things that it really made me think about. By the way, if you're wondering what I just did, I just paused the second episode because I'm going to watch it after this review. But, again, there weren't a lot of things in this episode that really were interesting up until the end. So let's just get to it. Pretty much, the episode was boring. And I think some of the things that I did like, though, was this whole feud between... We have this thing where we see Beth, who is, you know, the main character, and then we have Carly, who's the next door neighbor. And they do not like each other at all because of something that she did in the past. She does not like her at all. And I was much more interested in their storyline than I was with Anna trying to, well, no, not Anna, but Beth trying to spice up her relationship with her husband. And, you know, Carly's problems and her boyfriend's problems. You know, or whoever the two people were. You know, no, Jenna and Dr. John, I didn't really care about that stuff. I really only cared about the feuding. And the main thing I want to talk about here that I did think was kind of interesting about this was the whole thing with, you know, the plot of her, you know, being revived by God wasn't really the biggest thing here. You know, it's in the beginning, and then she tried to spice up things. What I did like, though, was kind of seeing her past. How we saw that she was a news anchor, and, I liked seeing that. I thought that was good to see, you know, her in her past being a news anchor. And I also like how she doesn't really get along with her teenage daughter. Her teenage daughter doesn't really tell her anything. And they don't really have the best relationship. So as you can see, she made some really bad choices in her life. Definitely, like, she wasn't the best mom. She wasn't the best parent. She wasn't really the best anything. And I don't know what's going to happen with that. So we'll have to see what happens with that. What I really want to talk about, though, and this is a big spoiler if you haven't seen the episode, is there's a fight between Beth and Carly in a rainstorm. And there's suddenly a flash of lightning. And Carly just freezes. We don't know if she's dead. We don't know what happened to her. And so I'm kind of wondering, does Beth have magical powers? This is what I was much more interested in. I wasn't really into the story until that happened. I was like, whoa. I think that will be very interesting to see on the second episode. So we're going to have to see what happens in this second episode. Honestly, for this episode, what would I give it? I'm going to give this first episode probably like a 6.5 out of 10. It really wasn't that interesting. It really was just kind of half of what I thought it was going to be, which was really silly. And then kind of what I saw in the promos, which was a little bit funnier. And honestly, I just don't really find it that funny, but I do find some of the stuff kind of interesting. So I am going to check out the second episode. And then I will let you guys know what I thought of it. But this is it for my review of the first episode. And I will check in for the second episode. So hope you enjoy it. And I'll see you guys next video. Okay, bye.